Right, welcome to the Shrimpers Trust Player of the Year for the season. First of all, I'd like to welcome Graham Coghlan and the first team squad and his backroom boys. If you give them a round of applause. Unfortunately, Phil couldn't make it tonight, but he does send us his best wishes. Can you please also welcome Ricky Duncan and the youth team squad, who are obviously at the back as well. Nice to have them along. Got a couple of things slightly different this year. We're actually going to show you a couple of clips. The first clip you're going to see very shortly is the 5 nominations for the first team player of the year. And then later on we'll be showing you some other bits and bobs. So unfortunately there is no sound, but the first bit you're going to see now are the 5 nominations for the first team player of the year. Right, fairly short. Well, you will see that again. They are the 5 nominations for the first team player of the year. Okay, we're going to go straight into the first award of the evening, which is the youth team player of the year. As you've been aware, for several years now, the Trust have been donating funds to Ricky and the Centre of Excellence, and we've been the main shirt backers of the youth team for the last five and a half seasons. This season the under-18s finished 9th in the Football League Youth Alliance, and they reached the Southern Section quarter-final of the Football League Youth Alliance Cup, where they were knocked out by Watford, losing 2-0 at Boots and Laces. And unfortunately this season they exited from the FA Youth Cup at the first hurdle, after Portsmouth came from behind to secure a narrow 2-1 win at Fratton Park. We would like to congratulate Ryan Auger, CD&G and Mitchell Pinnock, who have all been offered pro contracts by the club, so I think a round of applause for them. And also Marlon Aguicoa, Jack Edwards and Aaron Tatum, who have all been offered 1-year development contracts. So well done. Okay, the winner of the 2012-13 Youth Team Player of the Year will be presented with the Tom Grace Memorial Shield. Tom was an avid Southend United supporter and a junior member of the Trust, who sadly passed away at the age of 15 in July 2007. It was decided by the Trust to rename the Youth Team Player of the Year award the Tom Grace Memorial Shield in his memory. We would like to once again welcome Tom's family to our award evening, and if I could ask Nick to come forward, he's going to present the awards, and could I ask Ricky to come up as well, please. Okay, the second runner-up in the youth team, the Tom Grace Memorial Shield, is Ted Smith. The first runner-up is Mitchell Pinnock. Sorry? Yeah. And the winner of the Tom Gross Memorial Shield for the second year running is Jack Payne. Well, put your hands together again for Ted, Mitchell, and Jack. Okay, this is a bit that Ricky doesn't like, because I normally just throw the mic at him and say talk. But apparently I've got to ask him a question. So how does it feel when 3 of your youngsters get offered pro contracts and 3 of them have been offered development deals?
That's what we're here for. It's to produce players that come through, hopefully play for the first team. So it's what we work for, and all the staff of the academy work for week in, week out.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. Obviously, Jack's won the Player of the Year for 2 years running. So he was obviously in the first year last year. So his performances have been fairly consistent for the last 2 years, then. Yeah,
I mean, the players vote on who gets the Player of the Year. They do that by sending me a text message of 1, 2 and 3, and you know, that's an award from his own teammates. And Jack's been injured the back half of the season, so it just shows what he's done in the front half. And from last year, he's a very good talent. And hopefully, you know, when he's fit again and he can show what he can do, hopefully he'll stay at the club as well.
Okay, so you say you sent you text messages. 1, 2, 3 wasn't OMG or ILU or all that sort of rubbish. No, okay. One other quick question. Next season, what's it looking like? How we saw the new intake of the last game on the pitch. What's next season looking like for you?
It's looking really good. A lot of the lads that we've offered contracts to for next season that are going to be here tomorrow night signing their contracts. A lot of them have played in youth team already. And that's a first. We've been quite a young team this year, and they've stepped up quite well. And also today we've had quite a lot of the young boys playing out in the reserve game. So I think it's looking really, really good. And speaking to Luke Hobbs with the boys that are coming through the line, I think we've got some good talent over the next 4 or 5 years.
That's great. Okay, I won't put him through, he's putting me through it. Anyway, put your hands together, Ricky Duncan. Thank you. Okay, traditionally this part of the evening is for the top travellers, those who have travelled to most games with the Trust. We've run coaches to all away fixtures this year, covering a total of 9,010 miles, including 29 coaches to Wembley for the JPT final. This year, 8 supporters have travelled with the Trust to all these matches. That's Tom Brooks, Brian and John Eilsley, Gay Overall, Darren Posnack, Warren Sadler and Terry and Nicola Slater. Now it's customary to present each of the travellers with an award. However, due to the short time scale between the last away game and tonight, they're not quite ready, so you have to wait a little while longer. But then you're used to that last year as well. They will be special. You've got to pay for it. The top junior traveller is Mia Moss-Bowler, who has clocked up 3,236 miles, and again her award will be presented at a later date. We'd like to thank all those supporters that have travelled with us this season and look forward to welcoming you back next year. The Trust Committee would also like to thank Claire for her sterling work in once again organising the away travel, and to all those who helped out in various ways with the travel arrangements for the JPT final. Okay, we're going into the Junior Shrimpers Player of the Year. The SJS Shrimp Player of the Year is voted for by our under 16 members, and one voter has been chosen at random out of the entries to present the award. So if I could ask George Huckfield to come up, please. Okay, this is a straight #1. There's no runner-up or second runner-up in this award. So the Southend Junior Shrimper Player of the Year for 2012-13 is Ryan Creswell. George, before you go, could you give that to George for us? It's a little present for him from us. Okay? All right. Cheers. Thank you very much. Okay, we now come on to the Martin Cramner Goal of the Season. This is awarded in the memory of Martin, who sadly passed away at the start of the 2010-11 season, aged just 40. Martin was a lifelong supporter of F2FC, one of the founder members of Southend United Independent Supporters Club, and was a Shrimpers Trust Life member. He travelled all over the country supporting the Blues. We're now actually going to see the 3 goals that are in contention for the award. First one was Kevin Hurst versus Brentford in the JPT. Second contender, oh hang on, we've seen it again. Second contender is Ben Reeves versus Leighton Orient at home in the JPT on the 20th of February. And the third contender is Kevin Hurst again, Rotherham at home in the league on the 2nd of March in the 1-1 draw. Okay, if I could ask Zoe Cramner to come up to present the award for us, please. And the winner is Kevin Hurst versus Brentford in the JPT. some more awards. We're going to have a couple of auctions. The first one is a limited edition match ball from the JPC final. I'm not sure how many times we actually touched it, but it is signed by all the players, and it is actually numbered, so it is a numbered limited edition. And it has got grass stains on it as well. Okay, so, bearing how limited this is, we're going to start this off, we'll start it off at £20. Anybody want to offer £20? Yeah, 20. Any advice on 20? 25? 50? Any advice on 50? 100? We've gone straight from 50 to 100. Any advance?
150.
150. 200. Okay. Any advance on 200? No? Well then lads, you didn't use it much, but it's just gone for £200. Thank you very much, Warren. Right, does anyone recognise this chap? Right, we have a signed and authenticated picture of Freddie Eastwood. So again, fairly limited. I'm going to start this one off at 20 quid, so £20 anybody? Right, that's £20 to Michael Chimney. £100 to the gentleman over to the left. Any advance on 100?
Got his contract.
At the moment we've got £100 for a signed Freddie Eastwood picture. Any advance? 110.
150.
150. Oh, I can see Rachel crying now. Any advance on 150? No? Going once? Going twice? No, sold to Paul Lucas. Thank you very much. Has anybody, we're going to have a slight short break for 10 minutes before I melt. Has anybody want any raffle tickets? Stick their hand up and Claire will come round and sell them to you. Yeah, there's a few over there. So we're going to have a short break for about 10 minutes and then we'll go into the actual Player of the Year awards. Right, we're going to finish off the awards now. What we'll do is we'll once again show you the 5 nominations for the main Player of the Year. Okay, if I can ask Graham Coglan to come up to present the awards for us. Big hand for Graham. Okay, the Shrimpers Trust Player of the Year for the 2012-13 season, second runner-up is Gavin Tomlin. runner-up, Ryan Creswell. But I'm Ryan. And the winner of the Shrimpers Trust Player of the Year for the 2nd year running is Sean Cloversey. Well, if we can have a group photo, if possible, please. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get him. Right, okay, thanks guys. Sean, come on, just say something. Come on, mate. How can I ask you some questions? Okay then, what's it like winning it 2 years in a row?
It's good. It's good feeling. Maybe I might win the proper player of the season awards on the pitch. Never know, but it's a good feeling, and I thank all the fans for obviously voting.
It's just the proper player of the season. What are you talking about? What else can I ask you? So what are your thoughts on this season? Disappointed? You know, highlights, that sort of thing?
Obviously highlight, obviously going to Wembley, but obviously all the boys know that we want to get promoted this year. And obviously that's been a big failure for us all as a team. Obviously next season we have to improve that and obviously get promoted.
Right. Okay, this is as embarrassing for me as it is for Sean. So ladies and gentlemen, Player of the Year, Sean Cloversey. And congratulations also to Gavin and Ryan. Right, Graham has agreed to say a few words. I'm not actually going to ask him any questions, I'm just going to give him a mic. Because he's good like this. He reckons no one will understand him, but we'll see. Graham.
I'm obviously only filling in for the gaffer. On behalf of Phil Brown, on behalf of Paul Sturrock. I'm sure the two of them would like to pass on their thanks to all you supporters who travelled up and down the country and who give us no end of support. I've always said the essence of playing football is achieving, is winning, and it's just a pity we're not sitting here tonight having a proper promotion party. Hopefully next season, but once again on behalf of the lads as well, the players, we'd like to thank each and every one of you because it's a hell of a trek that you've put yourself through. It's dedication, it's loyalty to the cause, and it's much appreciated by each and every one of them. Thank you very much. I'd also like to congratulate the winners, the young lads and the older lads. And hopefully we can bow out on Saturday with a victory and push on for maybe promotion and achieve next season. Thanks very much.
Okay, well that's it for another year. Obviously, once again, I'd like to thank Graham and the players and the backroom staff and Ricky and the youngsters. So again, another round of applause for all the players. I'd like to thank Scott for putting the clips together for us. I'd like to thank another Scott who's actually videoing this, unfortunately, and that will be appearing on our website in the next few days. Richard for taking the photographs, which will be on the Facebook page and our website over the next few days. Sharon and all her bar staff. Everyone from the Trust Committee who came down and helped set up. And finally, thanks to all of you for supporting the Trust and for coming down tonight. So thank you very much. I'm sure the players will hang around for a little while. They don't normally, I can can see them creeping out the back door already. But no, I'm sure they'll hang around for a little while if you want to have a chat, any autographs signed. So once again, thanks to everybody for coming down. Thank you.